For over 200 years, Pictet has helped guide its clients and their wealth through uncertainty. In the face of disruption and change, the bank specializes in carefully tailored solutions engineered to secure financial legacies for generations to come. Today's unique geopolitical climate calls for a carefully calibrated response, as a group of investors discovered at this year's Pictet Investment Summit at the bank's head office in Geneva. The packed 2 days saw top-level speakers outline the challenges and solutions in the world today. Christophe Donnet, Pictet's head of asset allocation and macroeconomic research, described the importance of a holistic geopolitical perspective in long-term asset allocation. As Edward Luce, the Financial Times US national editor, went on to tell a rapt audience, society is undergoing what has been called a democratic recession. With fault lines widening around the world and the potential for disruption ahead, he called on investors to broaden their horizons.
It's not just a concern we should have about what models of politics are being chosen in Africa and Latin America and on the Asian continent, but what is happening in terms of a challenge to us at home. We're in a contested age in which it's not obvious what the outcome will be. So I would look at those kinds of plays, stop looking through a Western prism at everything. This is really a global market, and there are a lot of regions in the world on which we might be under-invested.
After a morning of fascinating insight into the geopolitical trends shaping the future, investors broke to discuss the thought-provoking themes over a light lunch. The afternoon was given over to investment experts who, alongside members of the Pictet team, discussed a range of investment solutions, from the importance of macroeconomic assessment to the value of picking the right asset manager. On day 2, Pictet's Chief Investment Officer, Cesar Perez-Ruiz, explained the value alternative asset classes can bring to a portfolio. With over 200 tech unicorns, companies valued at $1 billion or more operating in the world today, Cesar made the case for canny investments in alternatives. Tech can be risky, he argued, but risk can make an attractive asset class in itself. Pictet places importance on the role private equity can play in alternative investments, helping develop the technologies and healthcare solutions of the future. Investors heard about the extraordinary progress being made by the biotech industry, with a cardiovascular expert and co-founder of a health tech company outlining his vision of a treatment that makes bodies heal themselves. As the summit drew to a close, investors were left with a pragmatic message that in uncertain times, Pictet's management expertise can shield wealth against risk and keep it safe for the future.